But he had a little video about me yesterday, and I would like to address some of the things he said in his video, if you will give me a moment, please.
He's one of them liberal.
I am not.
Sarcastic.
Now that maybe.
Smart guy. Supposed to have all the evidence. He wants to just take old Gord to town. So I don't even know really what we're going to be debating about, but I'm going to let him just lay it out there.
You're already in the passenger seat. Aren't you ready to go to town, pal?
If y'all seen the pictures of this dude with his middle fingers up and all that. Real pale, long curly, flowing hair.
I actually have very straight hair.
Like he lives in his mama's basement.
This is not my mom's basement.
Business. I asked him what did he do for a living, you know, what kind of business did he run? Sell anal salve or something for his friends, to his friends, stuff like that.
How original!
He's the type of guy that believes in homosexuality and BLM. And
yes, I believe those things exist.
He's probably against law enforcement. And,
well, yeah, fuck them.
You know, all this other bunch of stuff.
I'm happy to explain why if you'd like me to.
Stuff like that, said he had evidence that
I do.
You know what the law done was crooked and all this other bunch of stuff. So we haven't really talked about what we're gonna, what we're gonna really be debating.
Oh, it's not gonna be a debate.
Here, I'll just take it as it comes. I'm gonna try my best to do it. He's aggravated the piss out of me for a couple weeks now.
I'm gonna show you how that conversation went here in a second.
He called me a coward and all this, and I said, son, I just got off work. I work all the time.
He runs his mouth all the time on Facebook Live and on comment sections.
And I said, yeah, I can do what I want to. I ain't got nobody to dictate me. I said, you don't dictate me, and nobody else does.
It's a real life fucking Eric Cartman.
If I want to do it, I don't have to do it. If I want to do it, I can. So I'm gonna just fit him out tomorrow about 8 o'clock. You'll just have to call me on Facebook Messenger, and then we'll start it off.
Oh, we will, oh Gord.
On the job. I'd like to get off early enough, but I want to try to get this job done tomorrow. It's one of the ones that I've had going on, and I need to.
He's already made contact with me. So let's hope he's not going to back out of this. Okay, so the conversation he's talking about, I don't know about aggravating the piss out of him. This is the first message I sent to him on October 1st. This is his comment on a comment section where he's bragging about how hot shit he is and how he'll debate anyone. Well, I've been doing this show for a few weeks. I've been in terrestrial broadcasting for 20 years. So now I'm taking a stab at doing this. And I'm just getting a show going. He seems like, good bait. Y'all fail at debating. I'll take on your smartest. Now, he called people that go to East Tennessee State University reprobates. That's how I found this guy. He's from where I went to college at. I went to East Tennessee State University. I say that here in the conversation. I went to ETSU. Prove I'm a reprobate. I love the word reprobate, by the way. That might be the word of the day. Thank you, old Gord. And then all he did for, this was October the 1st. This is 2 weeks later. All he did was talk shit. All I ever did was say, hey, I do a call-in show. You threw out a challenge. Give me a call. I don't know if that's bugging the hell out of him and annoying the hell out of him, whatever the fuck he said. Seriously, and I called him out. You say you work all the time, but all you seem to do is harass people on the local news comment threads. But he says he'll make the time to tell the truth about liberals, But he wouldn't make the time to call into my show. Just talk shit about how he always wins. All I did was ever like throw in my number, give him my links. I go on in a half an hour, 917-830. I was just giving him a heads up every few days. Like, hey dude, give us a call. You were talking smack. So finally, he's made me jump through a bunch of hoops. We could only have this little debate on Facebook. I'm assuming because this guy is too dumb to operate anything else. I mean, that's why I gave him the option of calling in. But I mean, he wants to talk a big game and never did want to come on. One more thing, and then we'll give him a ring. I was amused by some of the comments on that video we just watched. Troll Patrol. Yes, that is an excellent name. But this one really stuck out to me. She called me Guy Gal Shim. And said doesn't know what I'm in for. Now, this woman called me Guy Gal Shim. Ma'am, I would like to inform you. Uh-oh. Here comes Smokey. Ma'am, I would like to inform you that I know a shit ton of drag queens. And all of them are prettier women than you. Yes, if you look up Karen in the dictionary, you get her picture. And she had the audacity to call me Guy Gal Shim. And now Scotty Potter over here, because they keep bringing up Breonna Taylor. I assume they tried to check out my YouTube. They saw me talk about Breonna Taylor. 2 drug dealers shot. Now, that is a blatant lie. 2 innocent people shot. They were not dealing drugs. The Louisville Metro Police Department obtained a warrant under false pretenses. And the Louisville Postal Inspector called them out on it. The Louisville SWAT team that backed up those cops that night called it an egregious act. Then, after they arrested her boyfriend, who was only defending himself from somebody intruding in his home, they tried to collect negative information about him. The grand juror, one of the grand jurors in the case, has said that they were misled. The police mishandling has been described as an encyclopedia of incompetence. So, this is why I just break down and call right-wingers fucking morons. Because this dude's just getting on here, running his mouth, not knowing what he's talking about. And ladies and gentlemen, that's what's going to happen right now if old Gord actually decides to show up. We are going to find out.